This presentation of Eagle TV High School Sports is brought to you by Kerner Chiropractic, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Westview Church of Hayes, helping you enjoy life. Services for all ages, Sunday mornings at 10:30 and Wednesday evenings at 7. See them online at westviewchurch.tv. Carpet One of Hayes and Vitstum Decorating Center, providing you with quality, service, selection, and value since 1945. Nobody does it better than Carpet One. Thomas More Prep Marion. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, Investing for Eternity. Discovery Drilling. With 4 late model rigs, they have served central and western Kansas for over 19 years. Master Cleaners, professional dry cleaning at an affordable price. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, designing and building residential and commercial, building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, see our ad in the Next Tech directory. Service Master Clean of Hayes. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 785-628-6712. Lifetime Dental Care. They provide your family with health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Insurance Planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price, remember the service. Insurance Planning, IPI Financial Services, and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Offices in Hayes, Great Bend, and Russell. Bonapet Treat, a bakery, boutique, and hotel for your pet with a fun-filled experience for your special friend. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayschevrolet.com. M&D Incorporated. They do trenching for sewer, water, electric, and gas. They also dig basements and make building pads. M&D Excavating, building the backbone of our community. Vernie's Hamburger House. Feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. And they now accept credit and debit cards. Marianne, Bonnie, and the staff at Vernie's Hamburger House, 17th and Vine in Hayes. Next Tech Wireless. Discover something different. Sakatumi Sushi Rolls. The freshest fish this side of Big Creek. Bacon Ryan Appraising Services, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon-Ryan today. Perftech Wireline Services, total cased whole wireline services covering the state of Kansas, and proud to support TMP and Hayes High. Carico Implement, pleased to offer the John Deere line of equipment, from farm tractors to lawn and garden equipment. Carico carries many hard-to-find parts and offers a complete line of toys and collectibles. Home Steel Siding and Windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable with quality products we stand behind. See us at our location north of Hayes or online at homesteelsiding.com. G&L Tire and Automotive, more than just tires. They do oil changes, alignments, brake service, transmission flushes, any kind of service work, including tires by Firestone and Bridgestone. Union Station Coffee and Roastery, fresh roasted coffee daily. Leon's Welding and Fabrication, custom-built projects from the start to the gloss to the durable powder coat finish. Advanced Insulation and Coatings. Save money, reduce sound, improve indoor air quality. Spray foam is the right choice for your home or business. Advanced Insulation and Coatings in Hayes. APAC, proven itself to be unsurpassed in quality and safety for highway construction. In fact, APAC is recognized as having one of the very best safety records in the industry. APAC, giving you the smooth ride. KJ&G Customs, for complete auto restorations, custom paint jobs, and custom exhaust. See Troy Robinson and the staff at KJ&G Customs on East 13th Street in Hayes. and by Eagle Communications, proud to provide cable TV, the fastest high-speed internet and phone services to the area. Eagle Communications, our community connected. This presentation of Eagle TV High School Sports is brought to you by Kerner Chiropractic, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Westview Church of Hayes, helping you enjoy life. Services for all ages, Sunday mornings at 10:30 and Wednesday evenings at 7. See them online at westviewchurch.tv. Carpet One of Hayes and Vitstum Decorating Center, providing you with quality, service, selection, and value since 1945. Nobody does it better than Carpet One. Thomas More Prep Marion. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, Investing for Eternity. Discovery Drilling. With 4 late model rigs, they have served central and western Kansas for over 19 years. Master Cleaners, professional dry cleaning at an affordable price. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, designing and building residential and commercial, building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, see our ad in the Next Tech directory. Service Master Clean of Hayes. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 785-628-6712. Lifetime Dental Care. They provide your family with health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Insurance Planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price, remember the service. Insurance Planning, IPI Financial Services, and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Offices in Hayes, Great Bend, and Russell. Bonapet Treat, a bakery, boutique, and hotel for your pet with a fun-filled experience for your special friend. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayschevrolet.com. M&D Incorporated. They do trenching for sewer, water, electric, and gas. They also dig basements and make building pads. M&D Excavating, building the backbone of our community. Verney's Hamburger House. Feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. And they now accept credit and debit cards. Marianne, Bonnie, and the staff at Verney's Hamburger House, 17th and Vine in Hayes. Next Tech Wireless. Discover something different. Sakatumi Sushi Rolls. The freshest fish this side of Big Creek. Bacon Ryan Appraising Services, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon-Ryan today. Perftech Wireline Services, total cased whole wireline services covering the state of Kansas, and proud to support TMP and Hayes High. Carico Implement, pleased to offer the John Deere line of equipment. From farm tractors to lawn and garden equipment, Carico carries many hard-to-find parts and offers a complete line of toys and collectibles. Home Steel Siding and Windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable with quality products we stand behind. See us at our location north of Hayes or online at homesteelsiding.com. G&L Tire and Automotive, more than just tires. They do oil changes, alignments, brake service, transmission flushes, any kind of service work, including tires by Firestone and Bridgestone. Union Station Coffee and Roastery, fresh roasted coffee daily. Leon's Welding and Fabrication, custom-built projects from the start to the gloss to the durable powder coat finish. Advanced Insulation and Coatings, save money, reduce sound, improve indoor air quality. Spray foam is the right choice for your home or business. Advanced Insulation and Coatings in Hayes. APAC, proven itself to be unsurpassed in quality and safety for highway construction. In fact, APAC is recognized as having one of the very best safety records in the industry. APAC, giving you the smooth ride. KJ&G Customs for complete auto restorations, custom paint jobs, and custom exhaust. See Troy Robinson and the staff at KJ&G Customs on East 13th Street in Hayes. And by Eagle Communications, proud to provide cable TV, the fastest high-speed internet and phone services to the area. Eagle Communications, our community connected. This presentation of Eagle TV High School Sports is brought to you by Kerner Chiropractic, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Westview Church of Hayes, helping you enjoy life. Services for all ages, Sunday mornings at 10:30 and Wednesday evenings at 7. See them online at westviewchurch.tv. Carpet One of Hayes and Vidstem Decorating Center, providing you with quality, service, selection, and value since 1945. Nobody does it better than Carpet One. Thomas More Prep Marion. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, Investing for Eternity. Discovery Drilling. With 4 late model rigs, they have served central and western Kansas for over 19 years. Master Cleaners, professional dry cleaning at an affordable price. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, designing and building residential and commercial, building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, see our ad in the Next Tech directory. Service Master Clean of Hayes. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 785-628-6712. Lifetime Dental Care. They provide your family with health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Insurance Planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price, remember the service. Insurance Planning, IPI Financial Services, and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Offices in Hayes, Great Bend, and Russell. Bonapet Treat, a bakery, boutique, and hotel for your pet with a fun-filled experience for your special friend. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayschevrolet.com. M&D Incorporated. They do trenching for sewer, water, electric, and gas. They also dig basements and make building pads. M&D Excavating, building the backbone of our community. Verney's Hamburger House. Feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. And they now accept credit and debit cards. Marianne, Bonnie, and the staff at Verney's Hamburger House, 17th and Vine in Hayes. Next Tech Wireless. Discover something different. Sakatumi Sushi Rolls. The freshest fish this side of Big Creek. Bacon Ryan Appraising Services, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon-Ryan today. PerfTech Wireline Services, total cased whole wireline services covering the state of Kansas, and proud to support TMP and Hayes High. Carico Implement, pleased to offer the John Deere line of equipment, from farm tractors to lawn and garden equipment. Carico carries many hard-to-find parts and offers a complete line of toys and collectibles. Home Steel Siding and Windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable with quality products we stand behind. See us at our location north of Hayes or online at homesteelsiding.com. G&L Tire and Automotive, more than just tires. They do oil changes, alignments, brake service, transmission flushes, any kind of service work, including tires by Firestone and Bridgestone. Union Station Coffee and Roastery, fresh roasted coffee daily. Leon's Welding and Fabrication, custom-built projects from the start to the gloss to the durable powder coat finish. Advanced insulation and coatings. Save money, reduce sound, improve indoor air quality. Spray foam is the right choice for your home or business.
Hayes High School, the site of tonight's Western Athletic Conference tilt between the Indians and the Buffaloes. We will have tip-off in just a few moments. However, it is time now for our national anthem. Very well done on the national anthem here as the Hayes High Indians get set for battle with the Garden City Buffaloes. Hi, I'm Dustin Armbruster. Hayes High on the season, 14-3, number 7 in Class 4A Division I this week. 4-1 in conference play, trying to edge ahead by a half a game over Liberal in the conference standings, who is idle tonight. They will play on Saturday. Garden City 5-13. They're looking for their first win in conference play. They've lost 8 of their last 10. Hayes High, Isaiah Nunnery, Drew Young, Maddox Winter, Keith Dryden, Shane Behrens. For Garden City, Garrett Dahl, Jared Coster, Zach Carleen, Erwin Leal, and Edgar Aguilar. Hayes High right to left, home white uniforms, maroon numbers, Hayes written across the chest. Garden City Road Browns, white numbers, white lettering, Buffaloes written across the front of the jerseys. Right to left for Hayes High. Here we go. Hayes High has played this Garden City team twice, beating them for third place in the Hayes City shootout. Here's Keith Dryden off the tip, laying it up and in. That didn't take long. Hayes High winning down in Garden City as well. Keith Dryden gets the first 2 points of the ball game, and it took just 5 seconds for the Indians to score. Here's Garrett Dahl with the basketball, averaging 10 a game, the sophomore. Right side for Aguilar in the lane. Back to Dahl. Pump fake drive. Now double teamed. Out to Aguilar. Pops a three. Short. Rebound on the offensive side. Comes down to Zach Carlin. And Garden City ties the game up at 2. Here's Maddox Winter. Extra pass to Dryden. Open for 3. Short. Rebound on the offensive side to Isaiah Nunnery. And Nunnery will clear it out and give the Indians another offensive possession and a 2-all tie. Drew Young left alone for 3. Left side good. Boy, if the Indians get that much room to shoot all night, it could be a long night for Garden City. 5-2. Drew Young with the three-pointer. Makes it a 3-point lead for Hayes High. Here's a drive by Aguilar. Misses. Rebound comes down to Maddox Winter. Nunnery up ahead to Dryden. Dryden attacks the baseline to Nunnery in the lane. Got his arm grabbed, and it's a turnover. Hayes High, just their first. Hayes High averages 9.7 turnovers per game. Here's Coster in the lane. Kicks left side for Aguilar, who drives, lays it up, scores, and he's fouled, and a chance for a 3-point play for Garden City. Well, the Buffaloes coming right out after Hayes High. Maddox Winter with the foul, his first, and Aguilar to the Erwin Leal to the free throw line. Number 14, not 15. And a chance for a 3-point play goes in. And so Garden City ties the game at 5 apiece. Here's Keith Dryden, left corner. Cross the gym to Drew Young, another 3, no good. Shane Behrens with the offensive board. Can't score. Isaiah Nunnery with the offensive board, and he will score. Isaiah Nunnery gives the Indians a second field goal off of an offensive rebound, and it puts Hayes High up 7-5. Inside 6.5 to go in this first quarter. Ball right side for Dahl, left alone for 3. The sophomore buries it, and Garden City has an 8-7 lead. Garrett Dahl's 26th 3 this year, just a sophomore, averaging 10 a game. Here's Drew Young. Feeds it inside to Barons. Nice one-handed catch. Tough shot. Won't go in. And the rebound comes down to Garrett Dahl. And a chance for Garden City to grab a bigger lead as a runner by Coster. No good. Rebound on the deck. Out of bounds to Hayes High. To Garden City. And so Garden City with a 8-7 lead, a chance to build upon it. Looking for Coster on the inbound. Lobs it out high to Zach Carlin. Right side, Dahl, a deep three. In and out, no good. Isaiah Nunnery grabs his third rebound of the first quarter. Indians with a chance to take the lead. Down 8-7. Here's Drew Young, who has a three. But behind the back dribble, pulls it out against the Buffaloes. Triangle and two is what it really looks like in this game. Maybe a little box and one. Here's the ball for Isaiah Nunnery against Dahl. Takes him to the free throw line. Can't shoot. To Maddox Winter. Extra pass Young for three. Good. Nothing but net. Drew Young. Extra pass, and the Indians lead 10-8 on the second three of the quarter by Drew Young. 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Good ball movement by the Indians. Left to right, back to the left, and buried the three. Here's the ball in the hands of Jared Coster. Coster pump fakes on a three. Can't shoot. Bottled up by Keith Dryden. Gets the ball off to Zach Carlin on the left side. He comes off the screen. Right side then for Aguilar. Drives, double team. Back out to Dahl again. Good defense by the Indians. Ball poked away. Nearly taken by the Indians. Out to Jared Coster. 18.5 points a game for Jared Coster. He is 55 for 155 on threes this year. Here's Aguilar driving, laying it up, and running over an Indian. That's a charge taken by the Indians, and Leal is down on the floor. He took the worst end of that. He picked up the charge and the turnover, the first turnover for Garden City. And now for the Buffaloes, here comes DeMarcus Elliott, a 6'3 sophomore. An absolute stud on the defensive line for Garden City in football, an all-league football player. Ty Davis, a 6'3 freshman in. He started to play in the midseason tournament because of a rash of injuries and illness to Garden City. So he checks in, along with Parker Tanner, a 6-foot senior. Zoned by the Buffaloes. Indians with a 10-8 lead. Here's a left corner three by Shane Barons put in. And the Indians first quarter threes up 13-8. Barons pops a left corner three when nobody came out to get him. Indians' biggest lead now at 5 as they score on back-to-back three-pointers. Here's Coster, right wing, picked up by Keith Dryden. Coster hasn't even got a chance to shoot in the corner. Three by Ty Davis, no good. Drew Young comes down with the rebound to Dryden. Up ahead to Nunnery. Back to Dryden for three. In and out, no good. And the rebound comes down to DeMarcus Elliott. That one was halfway down and just wouldn't stay there. Here's Coster between the legs. Coming off an Elliott screen. Pops a three that is no good. And Isaiah Nunnery's fourth rebound of the game. Gets it up ahead to Dryden. Dryden then back to Maddox Winter. To Nunnery. A deep three-pointer. That one's off into the left. Corner rebound out of bounds to the Hayes High Indians. Here comes Ethan Nunnery into the ball game, replacing Isaiah Nunnery. Hayes High 5 of 11 to start the game from the field. They have hit 3 of 7 three-pointers in the first quarter. There's still 3:13 to go in the quarter. Ball left side for Coster. Coster trying to shake loose for a three. Can't do it. Good defense by the Indians. Picks up his dribble. Now will come off a screen. Give it off to Garrett Dahl. Onto the right corner. It'll go for Ty Davis, who just missed a three from there. To Dahl, down the lane, gives it to DeMarcus Elliott, doesn't want to shoot. To Coster. Coster driving. His shot blocked by Ethan Nunnery, who goes and tries to track down the rebound. He ends up about 3 rows up into the stands. And the ball stays with Garden City. Garden City 3 of 10 to start the game. They've missed their last 5 shots. Keith Dryden, Maddox Winter out. Here comes Lakin Jacobs in for his 36th career game. Marcus Altman checks in as well. And near steal on the inbound. Ethan Nunnery nearly poked it away from Garrett Dahl, the sophomore across the timeline. His dad played at Texas State. His sister's a cross-country runner for the Wildcats of Kansas State. Here's a drive by Ty Davis to the left baseline. Bottled up, out to Dahl. Dahl in the lane, just throws it off the backboard, no good. Rebound comes down to Drew Young. Here come the Indians in a hurry, right to left. Young, stutter step, kicks it out to Barons. Another three, good! Shane Behrens turned and started heading the other way as that one was about 3/4 of the way there. Fourth three-pointer of the first quarter for Hayes High. They lead 16-8. That one comes in transition. Indians lead by 8 as their biggest of the first quarter. Timeout Garden City. Indians with 3 consecutive threes. They have 2 in the game from Drew Young and 2 in the game from from Shane Behrens. Hayes High not afraid to pop the threes, and why not when you're 4 of 8 already in the game and the other 2 haven't been off by much. You can keep putting them up there. Indian basketball brought to you by Kerner Chiropractic and Physical Therapy, Westview Church, Thomas More Prep Marion, and Carpet One of Hayes Bitsum Decorating Center. Hayes High with an 8-point lead. This is their biggest lead of the game. They will come out of the Garden City timeout and apply a little pressure, mainly on Jared Coster. Coster has scored in double figures 16 times this year. That's in all but 2 games. His only 2 games against Hayes, where he scored 0 in December and 5 in January. Coster with the ball now. Right side for Zach Carlin. Carlin with that ball against Drew Young. Dribbles with his left hand to the free throw line to Coster. Fakes a long 3. Back in the right-hand corner it goes for Parker Tanner. Back to Carlin. Drives, gets his man in the air, shoots, and it gets blocked by Drew Young. And Shane Behrens comes down with the carom. Here come the Indians. Ethan Nunnery. Nunnery down the lane. Kicks out to Lakin Jacobs for 3. That one's no good. And the rebound comes down to Carlin. That was a good-looking shot. Just wouldn't drop. Indians are 4 of 9 on threes. Here's Coster. Can't get away at 3 over Lakin Jacob. The Indians are really playing good defense on Coster. Coster now picked up by Young off a switch. Goes through the between-the-leg dribble onto the left side, then right back to Ty Davis. Davis goes left side for Tanner. Tanner inside to Elliott. Tries to back his man down. Double dribbled. Got away with it. And then Garden City airballs a 3 to the Hayes High Indians. Here comes Dylan Davis into the ball game. A 6'3 senior checking in for his 14th game this year, replacing Shane Behrens. Drew Young, Marcus Altman, Ethan Nunnery, Dylan Davis, Lakin Jacobs. 1:12 to go first quarter. Indians up 16-8 on the strength of 4 threes. Here's Drew Young, one-on-one with his man, getting the ball ripped at. They call a jump ball that goes to Garden City. Indians' second turnover of the game. And here comes Isaiah Nunnery up off the bench, and he will replace Drew Young. Hayes High's second turnover. They only average 9.7 a game this year. Indians just do not turn over that ball. And it seems like at times in games they do, but they'll turn it over like 3 times in a row, and then they'll have portions of the game where they'll go an entire quarter without turning it over. 16-8, Hayes High with the lead. Garden City basketball. Here's Coster from the left elbow. No good. The rebound comes down to Marcus Altman. His first board. Ball gets up ahead to Nunnery. Racing Garden City up the floor, right to left. That's Isaiah Nunnery, as both he and Ethan in the ball game. Isaiah will pull it out to midcourt, and Hayes High will work for the final shot of the first quarter. Nunnery will dribble over to the right side in front of the student section. Back to brother Ethan Nunnery. Takes it to the midcourt circle. Garden City comes out to trap. Ethan double team. Gets the ball thrown away to the other end. Ty Davis layup no good. And Ty Davis will go to the free throw line for 2 free throws. Ty Davis just 1 for 3 this year from the free throw line. The foul, by the way, is against Ethan Nunnery. Ty Davis, a 6'3 freshman. His first appearance was in the second round of the midseason tournament in Valley Center. He banks home the free throw to make it 16-9. Garden City's first points in nearly a little over 5 minutes. Second free throw misses. Indians fight over the rebound. Nunnery saves it. His 5th rebound of the quarter. 16-9. Indians with 10 seconds showing on the first quarter clock. Up by 7. Isaiah Nunnery, midcourt circle. Goes left, now right. Gets around his man to the corner. Fakes a 3. Gets his man in the air. Fires at the buzzer. No good. And that's the end of the first quarter. At the end of 1, Hayes High with the lead. 16-9. This is Hayes High Indian basketball.
Kerner Chiropractic, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Westview Church of Hayes, helping you enjoy life. Carpet One of Hayes Bitsum Decorating Center, providing you with quality, service, selection, and value since 1945. Thomas More Prep Marion, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. Discovery Drilling, serving central and western Kansas for over 19 years. Master Cleaners, professional dry cleaning at an affordable price. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, building dreams for over 30 years. Service Master Clean of Hayes, from the major accidents to the minor incidents. Lifetime Dental Care, providing your family health, function, and beauty. Insurance Planning, insurance for the way you work and live. Bonaparte Treat, a bakery, boutique, and hotel for your pet. Hayes Chevrolet, they have a huge selection of brand new and pre-owned vehicles. M&D Incorporated, building the backbone of our community. Verney's Hamburger House, feed yourself or the whole team.
On to the second quarter. It'll be Hayes High basketball, and Hayes High with the lead at 16-9. 4 of 10 on threes for Hayes High in the first quarter. Garden City 1 of 6. Hayes High overall 6 of 14 from the field. Isaiah Nunnery, left side, Keith Dryden. Starters back out there for the Indians as the ball goes to Maddox Winter. Now inside to Shane Behrens. Back out to Winter for 3. Good! Swirls it home. Maddox Winter with his 10th 3 of the year on just 31 attempts. 19-9, Indians up by 10 is their biggest lead of the ball game, and 4th consecutive three-pointer on field goals made in this game. Here's Jared Coster, guarded by Keith Dryden. He's being frustrated again tonight. 18.5 points. He has 2 shot attempts in this game. He has scored 5 points in the 2 games Hayes High played against him. The average is 18.5 all year long. Held scoreless in December, 5 in January. Has the ball now against Keith Dryden on the left sideline. Gives it up for Edgar Aguilar. Aguilar, extra bounce pass for Tanner. A 3, no good. Rebound on the offensive side to Edgar Aguilar. And Garden City, another chance. They're now 1 for 7 on threes in this game. Over left side for Zach Carlin. Thought about a quick 3. Not going to shoot over Nunnery. So it goes out high again to Edgar Aguilar, who drives, gives it to Coster, and a travel. Turnover 2 on Garden City. J.C. Holloway's team played high school ball at Mound Ridge and then collegiately at Iowa State. Garden City will bring Erwin Leal in, replacing Parker Tanner. Leal took a hard spill earlier, but okay and in the game. Here's Isaiah Nunnery left side to Drew Young out high, has a pair of first quarter threes, to Maddox Winter. Winter out high to Keith Dryden. Stands about 4 feet beyond the arc. Left side to Shane Behrens. Won't trigger the 3. To Keith Dryden on a handoff. Back to Shane Behrens. Behrens right side for Young. Down the lane. Hop step. Scoop layup no good. Tip try by Shane Behrens no good. And the rebound comes down to Erwin Leal. And here comes Garden City on the run. And Keith Dryden gets back in time to poke the ball away. And it stays with the Buffaloes. 6:16 to go. Second quarter. Hayes High up by 10. 19-9. It'll be a tough inbound for Zach Carlin. Over in the near corner, the ball bounced right to us. Knocked out by Maddox Winter. Who will now take a moment to tie his shoe. Hayes High basketball brought to you by Discovery Drilling, Paul Wurtenberger Construction, Service Master Clean, and Master Cleaners. 6:15 to go second quarter. Indians up by 10 is their biggest lead of the game. Tough inbound thrown in the backcourt. Goes to Ty Davis. Good-looking 6'3 freshman averaging 3 points, 3.5 rebounds. Plan wasn't to bring him up this year, but injuries and illness, they had to. Here's a wide open 3 by Zach Carlin. Carlin, nobody picked him up. And Garden City with their second 3 makes it 19-12. I don't know if the Indians got crossed on who was guarding who or if somebody was in zone. Here's Behrens trying to answer with a 3. No good. Rebound comes down to Ty Davis. The freshman goes up and gets it away from Drew Young. Off to Leal. Leal stops to Coster for 3. No good. And the rebound, Shane Behrens grabs his 3rd board of the game. Here comes Hayes High, right to left in what's become a 3-point contest. Maddox Winter in the right corner in front of the band. Skips a pass out to Shane Behrens to Keith Dryden. Pumps a 3. Won't shoot over Coster. Out to Young. Stutter step. Down the lane. Layup is good. Oh, they're going to wave it off on a charge. Boy, looked like Zach Carlin got there after Young was already on his way up. Young with his first foul and the Indians' 4th turnover. 5:22 to go in the second quarter. Each team with a 3-pointer in the quarter, and the game is still a 7-point contest. Hayes High led by 10 on their 3-pointer in this quarter, but then Garden City made it a 7-point game. Indians going to zone up this time as the ball goes out to Erwin Leal, a 5'10 senior out near midcourt. Right side for Zach Carlin, who just buried that three. Good jumper, fourth in 6A state a year ago in the high jump. Left side for Leal. Leal wants to skip a pass. Instead, goes in the lane to Carlin. Had a poke free. Back to Leal to free throw line. Step back. Goes left side. Three from Carlin is good. Carlin had 9 threes all year. In 18 games, he's got 2 in this quarter. 19-15, it's a 4-point ball game. Here's Keith Dryden into the right corner. A 3 from Drew Young. Good, and he answers back. Drew Young's third 3 of the game, and the Hayes High Indians respond back and take a 7-point lead. 22-15, nice find on the drive by Dryden, and the kick left side, or right side, then now a pass nearly stolen away. Dryden pokes it free, comes down to Nunnery. Ball right side for Isaiah, pull up 3, in and out, no good. Rebound comes down to Edgar Aguilar, and a timeout Garden City. Well, that 3 was halfway down for Isaiah when popped out. Isaiah, 94 made 3-pointers in 86 career games. Isaiah currently 14th in points all-time at Hayes High with 713. He has 2 more tonight, so 715. He's 14 shy of Kyle Parker, 2004 grad, who sits in 13th place. Nunnery is 4th in all-time assists at 290. He's 11 behind third place Jeff Tauscher, who's at 301. He's a 1991 grad. And with a good game against Abilene on Tuesday night, where Isaiah had 4 steals, it gives Isaiah 151 steals, passing Cameron Parker, who's now 5th with 150. Isaiah's in a 3-way tie for second with 151 career steals. Troy Applegate, a 1982 grad. Marcus Watts, 2002 grad, both at 151. Kirk Maska leads the Indians all-time in career steals at 180. Lady Indians head coach. He's also up there in career assists as well. 4:05 to go in the second quarter. It's been all 3-pointers in this quarter. 22-15, Hayes High with a 7-point lead. They've led by as many as 10. Indians go man-to-man this time. Here's Garrett Dahl with the basketball against Maddox Winter. Picks up his dribble. Right side for Zach Carlin. He has 8 points in the first half. A deep 3 now from Garrett Dahl rattles in. Garrett Dahl's second 3 of the night. 3 threes in the quarter for Garden City. 22-18. It's a 4-point ball game again with 3:40 to go in the second quarter. Here's Drew Young inside for Shane Behrens. Turnaround hook shot on the baseline gives him 8 points. 24-18. And the Indians build the lead back to 6, but Garden City finding their stroke. They've shot 5 times in the quarter, all 3-pointers, and they've made 3 of those 5. Here's a drive by Leal to the baseline. Gets it out to Dahl, who just buried a 3. Can't shoot. Instead to Coster from 15. Swirls all the way around and pops out. Shane Behrens comes down with his 4th rebound. Boy, Jared Coster, for whatever reason, just cannot score against the Indians. Ball right side, Keith Dryden. Dryden back inside to Behrens, and he's pushed before he can make a move by Edgar Aguilar. 9 quarters of basketball for Garden City's Jared Coster against Hayes High, and he has 5 points. He averages 18.5 a game. Dylan Davis back in for Maddox Winter. Keith Dryden comes out. Lakin Jacobson. So Drew Young, Shane Behrens, Isaiah Nunnery stay. 2:56 to go second quarter. Indians up 24-16. Lobs into Shane Behrens. Behrens pump fake on a 3. In the corner to Lakin Jacobs in front of the band. He had a 3, just barely missed in the first quarter. Left side for Young, a deep 3. Good! Drew Young has 12 on 4 3-pointers. 27-18. Indians back up by 9. Here's a spin move by Leal. It's good, and he's fouled. What a move by Erwin Leal. And a chance for a second 3-point play of this half. 27-20 with 2:35 remaining after the Indians get a 3. Leal tries to respond back with a 3-point play on the foul by Shane Behrens. Free throw is up and good by Leal. He's 2 for 2, has 6 points on 2 traditional 3-point plays. So the game back at 6, 27-21. Nunnery left side for Jacobs. Extra pass to Dylan Davis in the corner to Shane Behrens. He's pushed by DeMarcus Elliott. There's been very few fouls called. In fact, that's just 7 for the entire game so far. 4 on Hayes High, 3 on Garden City. Young to inbound, triggers to Isaiah Nunnery. Pump fakes a 3, down the lane, lays it off to Dylan Davis, who puts it up and in. Dylan Davis gets his first 2 points. 29-21, Isaiah Nunnery with the assist. Here's a drive and a blocking foul taken by Dylan Davis. That's very close to a charge. Dylan Davis picks up his first 2 free throws for Garrett Dahl. A 69% free throw shooter. He'll shoot his first ones of the night. Hayes High has not attempted a free throw tonight. However, they've shot a lot of perimeter shots. Free throws up and good by Dahl. Garden City, on the flip side, is 4 of 5 from the free throw line. So Garrett Dahl with 7. His career high is 20 and has been in double figures 9 times this year. He averages 10 a game. Second free throw, good. He has 8 first-half points. 29-23, Garden City hanging tough. Indians up by 6 with 2:08 to go in the second quarter. Isaiah will walk the ball across half court and get a timeout called by head coach of the Indians, Rick Keltner, in his 31st year, 414 wins in his career at Hayes High. Indian basketball brought to you by Lifetime Dental Care, Insurance Planning, Bon Appetit, and Hayes Chevrolet. This quarter has turned into a 3-point contest. There's been 2 2-point field goals by Hayes. One by Shane Behrens, one from Dylan Davis. Garden City has 1 2-point field goal from Erwin Leal. Outside of that, 3 threes for Garden City, 3 threes for the Indians. Hayes High has 7 first-half three-pointers. Garden City has 4. That's after, in the girls' game between Hayes High and Garden City, there was not a single three-pointer made. 2:05 to go, second quarter. Indians up by 6, 29-23. Garden City just will not go away. Here's Lakin Jacobs, trapped in the sideline to Drew Young, to Isaiah Nunnery. Pulls up for 3, no good. Rebound on the offensive side. Dylan Davis puts it up and in. Davis with 4 points, ties his career high, in the Hayes High Indians go up 31-23. Dylan Davis gets the backside rebound. Now a 3 put up by Erwin Leal's good. He has 9, 31-26. Leal with 2 traditional three-point plays knocked down that three-pointer. He has 9. Here's Drew Young, who has 4 threes. Lakin Jacobs to Isaiah Nunnery. Nunnery to Lakin Jacobs. Attacks into the corner to Isaiah Nunnery for 3. Got it. Isaiah Nunnery's second field goal. He has 5, and Hayes High goes up 34-26. Ball out high to Leal. Inside DeMarcus Elliott shoots and misses, and Drew Young comes down with his 3rd rebound and a chance for the Indians to reestablish a double-digit lead, and then they throw the ball away. Indians' 5th turnover, halfway to their season average. 53 seconds to go before halftime. Indians had a chance to match their big lead of 10 on that possession. Erwin Leal, great half of basketball, has the ball. 9 for him. That's a new career high by Erwin Leal in the first half. 8 was his previous high. Here is Carlin faking a shot out to Dahl. Dahl back to Jared Coster, who's scoreless in the first half. Picked up by Lakin Jacobs now. 30 seconds to go in the half. Garden City may hold for the final shot, being down 8. 34-26. Clock down to 25. Jacobs on Coster as he goes down the lane. Scoop shot no good. Rebound out of bounds. Will stay with Garden City. $19.69 seconds remaining in the half. Leal to inbound on the baseline. Near a 5. Lobs it all the way into the backcourt to Jared Coster. 34-26. Indians up by 8. Lakin Jacobs will pick up Coster as he crosses the half-court stripe with 10. Coster looks right. Fires a 3. Good. It's his first points of the game. Hayes High has 3 seconds left from behind midcourt. Isaiah Nunnery off the back rim. No good. And that's our halftime. 34-29, the Hayes High Indians up by 5 over Garden City, whose game tonight looking to pick up their first conference win of the year. At halftime, Garden City getting 9 from Erwin Leal, 8 from each Garrett Dahl and Zach Carlin. Hayes High getting 12 from Drew Young and 8 from Shane Behrens. This has been Hayes High Indian basketball.
This presentation of Eagle TV High School Sports is brought to you by Kerner Chiropractic, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Westview Church of Hayes, helping you enjoy life. Services for all ages, Sunday mornings at 10:30 and Wednesday evenings at 7. See them online at westviewchurch.tv. Carpet One of Hayes and Vidstem Decorating Center, providing you with quality, service, selection, and value since 1945. Nobody does it better than Carpet One. Thomas More Prep Marion. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, Investing for Eternity. Discovery Drilling. With 4 late model rigs, they have served central and western Kansas for over 19 years. Master Cleaners, professional dry cleaning at an affordable price. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, designing and building residential and commercial, building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, see our ad in the Next Tech directory. Service Master Clean of Hayes. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 785-628-6712. Lifetime Dental Care. They provide your family with health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Insurance Planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price, remember the service. Insurance Planning, IPI Financial Services, and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Offices in Hayes, Great Bend, and Russell. Bonapet Treat, a bakery, boutique, and hotel for your pet with a fun-filled experience for your special friend. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayschevrolet.com. M&D Incorporated. They do trenching for sewer, water, electric, and gas. They also dig basements and make building pads. M&D Excavating, building the backbone of our community. Verney's Hamburger House. Feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. And they now accept credit and debit cards. Marianne, Bonnie, and the staff at Verney's Hamburger House, 17th and Vine in Hayes. Next Tech Wireless. Discover something different. Sakatumi Sushi Rolls. The freshest fish this side of Big Creek. Bacon Ryan Appraising Services, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon-Ryan today. Perftech Wireline Services, total cased whole wireline services covering the state of Kansas, and proud to support TMP and Hayes High. Carico Implement, pleased to offer the John Deere line of equipment, from farm tractors to lawn and garden equipment. Carico carries many hard-to-find parts and offers a complete line of toys and collectibles. Home Steel Siding and Windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable with quality products we stand behind. See us at our location north of Hayes or online at homesteelsiding.com. G&L Tire and Automotive, more than just tires. They do oil changes, alignments, brake service, transmission flushes, any kind of service work, including tires by Firestone and Bridgestone. Union Station Coffee and Roastery, fresh roasted coffee daily. Leon's Welding and Fabrication, custom-built projects from the start to the gloss to the durable powder coat finish. Advanced insulation and coatings. Save money, reduce sound, improve indoor air quality. Spray foam is the right choice for your home or business. Advanced insulation and coatings in Hayes. APAC, proven itself to be unsurpassed in quality and safety for highway construction. In fact, APAC is recognized as having one of the very best safety records in the industry. APAC, giving you the smooth ride. KJ&G Customs, for complete auto restorations, custom paint jobs, and custom exhaust. See Troy Robinson and the staff at KJ&G Customs on East 13th Street in Hayes. And by Eagle Communications, proud to provide cable TV, the fastest high-speed internet and phone services to the area. Eagle Communications, our community connected. This presentation of Eagle TV High School Sports is brought to you by Kerner Chiropractic, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Westview Church of Hayes, helping you enjoy life. Services for all ages, Sunday mornings at 10:30 and Wednesday evenings at 7. See them online at westviewchurch.tv. Carpet One of Hayes and Vidstem Decorating Center, providing you with quality, service, selection, and value since 1945. Nobody does it better than Carpet One. Thomas More Prep Marion. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, Investing for Eternity. Discovery Drilling. With 4 late model rigs, they have served central and western Kansas for over 19 years. Master Cleaners, professional dry cleaning at an affordable price. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, designing and building residential and commercial, building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, see our ad in the Next Tech directory. Service Master Clean of Hayes. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 785-628-6712. Lifetime Dental Care. They provide your family with health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Insurance Planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price, remember the service. Insurance Planning, IPI Financial Services, and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Offices in Hayes, Great Bend, and Russell. Bonapet Treat, a bakery, boutique, and hotel for your pet with a fun-filled experience for your special friend. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online.
Getting set for the second half as the Hayes High Indians and Garden City Buffaloes put on a three-point shooting display in the first half. 14 three-pointers in the first half between the two squads as Hayes High was 8 of 17, Garden City 6 of 13. Drew Young with 4 three-pointers, Shane Behrens with 2, and Isaiah Nunnery with a three-pointer, along with Maddox Winter for the Hayes High Indians. Garden City getting 2 from Garrett Dahl, 2 from Zach Carlin, and 1 from Erwin Leal, and 1 from Jared Coster, who scored his only points with just less than 30 seconds to go in that first half, as he had scored now in 2.5 games against the Hayes High Indian defense, a total of 8 points. He averages 18.5 a year, and Coster not afraid to shoot threes. Now 160 attempted three-pointers on the year, including his first half. Hayes High will start on defense for this second half. Garden City right to left in their road browns, as they will shoot in front of their own bench. Starters out there for the Hayes High Indians: Nunnery, Young, Winter, Dryden, and Barons. Defensively, Garden City out with their starters as well: Dahl, Coster, Carlin, Leal, and Aguilar. Here is Leal. Big first half, 9 points. It's a new career high for him. The senior sends it left side for Jared Coster. Coster jump pass left side on the pick and roll for Carlin. Shoots a three, misses. Rebound on the offensive side to Edgar Aguilar. And Garden City attacks, misses. Leal can't score. Rebound Maddox Winter. So the Indians defensively coming up big, and Hayes High with a 5-point lead in the lane. Nunnery called for a charge. Hayes High's tried to take a couple of charges and has not gotten the call. Indians' 6th turnover, Isaiah Nunnery's first foul. Boy, that's twice Hayes High has been whistled for him on the charges. Hayes High on the flip side has tried to take 2 and hasn't gotten the call. 34-29. Neither team scores on their opening possession. Here's Dahl, left side Carlin. Handoff to Coster. Picked up by Isaiah Nunnery. Now to Leal, and Leal travels. Garden City's 4th turnover. These two teams, on average, combined for just 21 turnovers a game. Garden City with 11. Hayes High just under 10 at 9.7. But the Indians already with 6. Garden City with just their 4th. So a sluggish start to the second half for each team. Here's Barons on the left low block. Kicks out to Keith Dryden. Can't shoot the three. Instead to Drew Young for 3. No good. Rebound. Shane Barons on the offensive side. His 5th board of the game. Off to Nunnery. Spin move into the lane. He got it ripped away. Indians' 7th turnover. And now stopping with it, Dahl, and he is fouled. So Isaiah Nunnery with 2 fouls quickly here in the second half. Isaiah picks up a couple of tough luck fouls. So inbound to Erwin Leal, each team with 2 possessions and an offensive rebound, but neither team scoring. Still 34-29. A minute and a half into the third quarter. Here's Leal on the baseline to Coster from in front of the band. Misses a 3. Rebound tipped out of bounds. That stays with Garden City. So Garden City 0 for 3 to start the half shooting. Hayes High 0 for 1 with a pair of turnovers. And the lead remains at 5 for the Indians. Inbound Leal, left corner, lobs it out. Got it out to Carlin. Carlin nearly lost it against Nunnery. Now Carlin shoves Nunnery out of the way. Nunnery pokes the ball, and then a Carlin is called for a travel. Carlin then shoves off on Maddox Winter. The officials separate the two. It's a 5th turnover on Garden City, and when Garden City and Hayes High get together, it is usually a pretty big physical game. And now the officials getting Winter and Carlin together to talk. It should be Hayes High basketball. They called a travel. The officials called a travel. Oh, they called a push. The first official called a travel, so no turnover, and Maddox Winter gets a foul. The officials called a travel and then reversed it to a foul. Here's Leal, dribbles it off an Indian. Picked up by Isaiah Nunnery to Young, down the lane, layup is good. He's fouled, they wave it off, and it's another charge. Goodness. 8 Hayes High turnovers, Young with a charge. Wow. That's the second time Young has been in the air, had somebody come underneath of him, and he picks up the charge. Now the official's going to check things, the scores table, trying to talk to the officials here. And the officials now going to get together. What do we have now? They called it on Maddox Winter. The foul was not on Maddox Winter, who is 15. It is on Drew Young, who's 11. Wow. So 6:10 to go, third quarter. It's 34-29. Neither team can score in the third quarter. Hayes High has been on the what they consider wrong end of a couple of charges. That last one in transition. 6 minutes to go. 2 minutes gone out of this third quarter. Ball right side for Zach Carlin. Throw it away. Turnover, Garden City number 6. That's 3 turnovers in the quarter for Hayes High. 3 turnovers in the quarter for Garden City. Hayes High has only gotten off 1 shot in 2 minutes of this quarter. Garden City is 0 for 3. So here's Isaiah Nunnery on the left side. Fakes left, goes baseline, gets fouled. Then he'll shoot 2 free throws. These will be the first free throws of the game for the Hayes High Indians. 5:49 to go, third quarter. The foul is on Edgar Aguilar, his second, and 2 free throws. On the first foul of the half on Garden City. Nunnery to the free throw line, has 5, now 6 points. Nunnery 73% from the free throw line, gets the first points of the second half. 35-29, 6-point lead for Hayes. Nunnery made 6 of 6 against Abilene, scoring 20. He's 2 for 2 tonight with that make, and makes it a 7-point ball game. Hayes High picks up in some full court pressure. 36-29 lead. Streaking up the court, Ty Davis. Davis a 3-on-2. Kicks left side, a 3 for Dahl. No good. Shane Behrens gets the rebound as he gets an arm taken away. His 6th board of the contest. Off to Isaiah Nunnery for Maddox Winter. Back to Isaiah. Thought about the deep 3, not going to shoot. Instead, we'll bring it out to just behind the volleyball line. Go over left side. Come off a Shane Behrens screen to the right. Pull up. He lobs it to Shane Behrens, who's pushed. And a foul against Garden City. Whistle is against Edgar Aguilar, his 3rd, and DeMarcus Elliott will come in for Aguilar, who picks up that 3rd foul. 36-29, Indians lead is at 7. There's been 2 free throws made in this half, and that's it. Young to inbound, looking backside instead of Shane Behrens. Left corner, 3 ball, too strong. Young with the offensive rebound, gets it out to the Indians' Keith Dryden. And Hayes High with another offensive rebound. Young's 4th board of the game. Drew off the screen, he has 12 points on 4 threes. Around the perimeter it goes to Isaiah Nunnery, right corner. Nunnery comes off a screen, stops, now attacks. Behrens to Young, lines up a 3, no good. Maddox Winter gets fouled on the rebounds. Hayes High at halftime was 8 of 17 on 3s. They're 0 for 3 in this half. The foul's on Garrett Dahl, his first. Inbound to Isaiah Nunnery. Can't shoot the 3. Left side, Keith Dryden. In the corner, Drew Young. Another 3. No good. Rebound, Maddox Winter on the offensive side. Inside, Young gets fouled, and he's going to shoot 2 free throws. Well, the Indians 0 for 4 on 3s in the quarter, but they just continued to get up after those rebounds, and Young to the free throw line. Game high 12 on 4 3-pointers. Misfired on 2 on that possession, but the Indians get the offensive board each time, and Young makes his first free throw. Hayes High 3 of 3 in the game, and the only points in this third quarter, nearly midway through it, are from the free throw line. 2 from Drew Young, 2 from Isaiah Nunnery, 1 from Drew Young. He has a second that's good as well. 14 for Drew Young, 2 over his season average of 12. It is his 13th game this year in double figures and 16th of his career. Garden City nearly loses the inbound out of bounds, and they do against the full court pressure. Garden City's 7th turnover, 4th of this quarter. They had 3 at halftime. They only average 11 a game. Ethan Nunnery, by the way, checked in for Keith Dryden on that last dead ball. Here is Isaiah Nunnery with the rock. Left side, out high to Drew Young, right onto the right side for Behrens to Winter, who drives. Out to Shane Behrens, won't shoot the 3. And now we'll dribble out and give it to Ethan Nunnery. Behrens was open, didn't like his look. So he goes left side for Ethan Nunnery. Nunnery behind the back dribble against Coster. Gives it off for Drew Young. Young works against freshman Ty Davis. Right at him. Shoots, misses. Rebound to Marcus Elliott on the defensive side. Indians 0 for 5 in the quarter shooting. Garden City 0 for 4. There's been 4 points, all free throws. 4 minutes here gone in the quarter. Now Shane Behrens blocks a shot. Ty Davis gets the offensive rebounds. And it's Garden City Buffalo. Here's Erwin Leal at half court. Left side for Coster. Coster looking out high to DeMarcus Elliott. Right side Leal, 9 points, including a 3 and 2 3-point plays. Won't shoot this 3. Instead he attacks. Pushes off. In the lane. Travels. Misses. And the rebound comes down to Shane Behrens, his 7th board. Here come the Indians in a hurry. Getting up to the senior Isaiah Nunnery. To Shane Behrens. A straightaway 3. Good. His 3rd 3 of the game. Shane Behrens with 11. And that's the first field goal of the 3rd quarter. It comes with 3:20 to go in the 3rd. Hayes High up by 12. 41-29, their biggest lead of the game. Here's Parker Tanner. His pass tipped out of bounds, stays with Garden City. Into the ball game, Garrett Dahl for Garden City, replacing Erwin Leal. Maddox Winter checks out, and it'll be Lakin Jacobs coming in. And now Marcus Altman hops up off the bench. Played in the first half. He'll replace Drew Young. 3:10 to go. 3rd quarter. Hayes High has outscored Garden City 7-0 in this quarter. Inbound to Jared Coster, picked up by Lakin Jacobs. Coster with 3 points in the game, averages 18.5. Around left side, the ball goes to Parker Tanner. Tanner looking in the corner to Coster, bottled up there. Gets it to Dahl instead. His pass tipped and stolen. Ethan Nunnery back to his brother Isaiah. Bobbles it, is able to corral it. Isaiah jump pass out to Lakin Jacobs. Left side, Ethan Nunnery. He started the run. He'll end the run with a 3. Ethan Nunnery's first points of the game. Timeout, Garden City. 44-29. Ethan Nunnery got the steal. He ended the run with a 3, and the Indians have outscored Garden City 10-0 in the 3rd quarter, and they take a 15-point lead, their biggest of the game. There's 2:44 remaining in the quarter. Indian basketball brought to you by M&D Incorporated, Leon's Welding and Fabrication, Sakatumi Sushi Rolls, and Union Station Coffee and Roastery. Hayes High had missed their first 5 shots of the quarter. But now back-to-back threes, getting one from Shane Behrens. And now Ethan Nunnery. Garden City is 0 for 6 in this quarter. Hayes High also is 4 of 4 from the free throw line to attribute to that 10-0 run in this 3rd quarter. 44-29, Indian 15-point lead. Isaiah Nunnery, Ethan Nunnery, Shane Behrens, Lakin Jacobs, and Marcus Altman. Full court pressure by the Indians. Inbound to Jared Coster, picked up by Lakin Jacobs. Coster behind the timeline, gets it across on the right side, goes behind the back now between the legs and breaks the 5 count as he picks up the dribble to the freshman Ty Davis. Left side then for Parker Tanner. Tanner, one dribble, picks it up, gives it off to Dahl, a quick trigger 3, misses it badly. Rebound, Marcus Altman on the defensive side rips it away. Garden City 0 for 7 from the field in the quarter. Ethan Nunnery now in transition, slows things up. Raises his right fist in the air, gives the ball to Shane Behrens. Backdoor cut to Lakin Jacobs, layup good. Lakin Jacobs with his first field goal off the feed from Shane Behrens. 46-29. Indian lead has grown to 17 with 2 minutes remaining in the 3rd quarter. Ball right side for Parker Tanner. Parker with that ball in front of the Hayes High student section that is jam-packed tonight on the final day of Indian Call. Dance on the Saturday. Here's the ball for Garrett Dahl. Picked up by Ethan Nunnery. Dribbles right side to the freshman Ty Davis. Davis at 6'3", picks up his dribble out to then Jared Coster. Hounded by Lakin Jacobs. Throws it right side. Nunnery tips a pass out of bounds into the vacated band area. Stays with Garden City. 1:29 to go, 3rd quarter, 46-29. Indians lead by 17. They haven't allowed Garden City to score in this 3rd quarter. And Nunnery steals the inbound. Nunnery one-on-one gets run into. Will they call the foul on the floor? They will. 9 Garden City Buffalo turnovers, 6 in this quarter. That steal now gives Isaiah Nunnery 2nd place all by himself in steals at Hayes High for a career. Now he'll inbound on the baseline. Look to lob it in to Jacobs. Spots up for three, left it way short. Marcus Altman, offensive rebound, reverse layup goes in. Altman with 2 points in the game. He does it on an offensive rebound and reverse layup. Here's Coster quickly back the other way. Lakin Jacobs right in his hip pocket. Goes off a screen. Now Shane Behrens picks him up. Good defense by Shane. And it leaves Jared Coster to lob it back onto the left side. To Garrett Dahl, the sophomore, to Coster for three. Got loose off a screen. Misses. Long rebound to Zach Carlin. Carlin drives. Stops to Coster on the baseline. His shot is no good. Rebound this time. Ethan Nunnery tips it once, twice, comes down with it. Left-handed layup is good. And the Hayes High Indians lead 50-29. Ethan Nunnery coast to coast. He has 5 and the Indians go up by 21. And now Garden City in transition gets fouled. It'll send Garrett Dahl to the free throw line. Nunnery tipped that pass twice, outran Garden City to the other end, and Garden City's going to try to score their first point with 36 seconds to go in the quarter, and they got it. A free throw from Garrett Dahl, who has 9. 50-30. That was a 16-0 Hayes High run. Free throw up, free throw, good for Dahl. It was 4 of 4 from the line tonight. Garden City 7 of 8 from the line. 50-31, 30 seconds to go before the end of the third quarter. Here's Drew Young with the ball, weaving down the lane, kicking right side. Hayes High wants to take the final shot. Would have been a good look in transition for 3 if that was what the goal was. Here's Drew Young running the weave over to the right side. 16 seconds on the third quarter clock. Ball just about hits Coach Rick Kellner. Barron saves it from hitting the coach. Now to Ethan Nunnery with 9 seconds. Goes between the legs, out by midcourt with 7. Goes left side, step back, three-pointer is no good, but he's fouled. And Ethan Nunnery is going to get 3 free throws with 0.6 seconds on the clock. Zach Carlin with the foul, his second. Indians have shot 4 free throws all in this quarter. And they're 4 for 4, make it 5 for 5 from the line. Ethan Nunnery 6 in this quarter. For all 6, not make it 7. Just off the right side, he'll get a third. Xander Swain checks in for Shane Behrens. Gets him just a few extra seconds of rest. Ethan's third of 3 free throws short, gets the rebound, gets it off at the buzzer. It doesn't go in, however, and that will be the end of an impressive third quarter for the Hayes High Indians. They outscore Garden City 17-2 and do not yield a field goal in the third after 3 complete. 51-31, Hayes High up by 20. This is Hayes High Indian basketball.
Kerner Chiropractic, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Westview Church of Hayes, helping you enjoy life. Carpal One of Hayes Vitston Decorating Center, providing you with quality service selection and value since 1945. Thomas More Prep Marion, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. Discovery Drilling, serving Central and Western Kansas for over 19 years. Master Cleaners, professional dry cleaning at an affordable price. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, building dreams for over 30 years. Service Master Clean of Hayes, from the major accidents to the minor incidents. Lifetime Dental Care, providing your family health, function, and beauty. Insurance Planning, insurance for the way you work and live. Bonaparte Treat, a bakery, boutique, and hotel for your pet. Hayes Chevrolet, they have a huge selection of brand new and pre-owned vehicles. M&D Incorporated, building the backbone of our community. Vernie's Hamburger House, feed yourself or the whole team.
Both teams quickly out of the timeout. In between quarters, Hayes High basketball. Here's Shane Behrens underneath. Jumper, no good. And the rebound comes down to the hands of Garrett Dahl. Hayes High outscores Garden City. Now Hayes High steals it away. Keith Dryden on the other end. Right-handed layup, good. Dryden scored the first 2 points of the game. That's his second field goal to make it 53-31 off of the 10th turnover for Garden City. Here's a jumper by Coster, good. He has 5. And Hayes High sees their lead at 20, 53-33. Boy, that second quarter, or third quarter rather, about as impressive as you can get. Here's Drew Young, three-pointer, swirls around and misses. Maddox Winter offensive rebound won't go up and in. And Alexis Ortiz, who just checked in for the first time, gets the rebound. On the other end, a drive and a foul. And it is on Shane Behrens. Hayes High outscores Garden City 17-2 in that quarter, and the only points were 2 free throws. Erwin Leal to the free throw line for 2. Already a career high 9 in the game, all from the first half. Misses for the first time tonight. It was 2 for 2 on the back end of a couple of three-point plays. Second free throw, good. Leal, for the first time in his career, the 5'10 senior to double figures, 53-34. Garden City's 8 of 10 from the free throw line. Now a pass over the top, and Drew Young puts it up and in for a game-high 16. Another assist for Isaiah Nunnery, 55-34. And he's not letting off the gas pedal here against Garden City. Ball right side for Ortiz. 3 misses. Nunnery with his 6th rebound of the game. It's his first rebound since the first quarter. He had 5 first quarter rebounds. Here's Isaiah Nunnery getting bumped into by Leal. Keeps the possession. Left side for Behrens. Pops the 3 short. Way short. And the rebound comes down to Garrett Dahl. His 3rd board. He wants to run the other way. Gets cut off. Now ball up ahead to Leal. Down the lane. Layup is missed. And the rebound comes down into the hands of Maddox Winter, his 5th board. Winter up along the sideline. Stops. Traps. Gives it off to Dryden, to Nunnery. Layup good. Isaiah Nunnery with 9 in the game. 57-34. And the Hayes High Indians continue to add to their lead that's now at 23. Here's Leal. Got by his man. Lays it up and misses. Late whistle will be a foul, sending Erwin Leal to the free throw line for 2. He and Garrett Dahl each have 2 free throws, or have 10 points in the game to lead Garden City. Dahl with 10, it's his 10th double-figure performance of the year. Erwin Leal with 10, it's his first double-figure performance of his career. Now has a team-high 11. 59% free throw shooter, 4 of 5. Garden City shoots 64% from the line this year. They're better than that now, 9 for 11. Indian Shane Behrens comes out after he picks up his 3rd foul. Xander Swain re-enters. Free throw up and good for Leal. 12 for Leal. He's had a very solid game for the Buffaloes. 57-36, and Dryden dribbles it off his foot but saves the ball. Maddox Winter back to Dryden. Garden City looking to double team. Indians are able to go over the top of it. Ball tipped into the backcourt and keep Dryden. Goes and gets it. Now he's double teamed in the corner to Maddox Winter. Back to Isaiah Nunnery. Pull up from 15. Yes. Nunnery to double figures with 11. 59-36. Isaiah to double figures for the 15th time this year and 34th time in his career. As a drive, a foul on the floor against Hayes High. Maddox Winter with his 3rd. No free throws coming on this one. Lakin Jacobs jumps up off the bench. And it will be Keith Dryden checking out as Lakin Jacob checks in. And it's 1-1 on the Indians' 8th team foul. It'll be Erwin Leal back to the line. He's had a great night tonight. Misses this one, though. The rebound comes down to Drew Young, his 5th of the night. Hayes High has 4 players with 5 or more rebounds as Isaiah Nunnery pulls up for 3. Nunnery with 14. He had 7 in the first 3 quarters, has 7 in this 4th quarter, 62-36. On the other end, Leal misses on a 3. Rebound, Nunnery. Here come the Indians left to right. Isaiah Nunnery over the top to Drew Young. Young to Lakin Jacobs. Jacobs passes up the 3, drives, lays it up, misses. Lots of contact. Ball out of bounds to Hayes High. Substitutions for the Buffaloes. Here's Ty Davis, Jared Coster, and Zach Carlin in. DeMarcus Elliott, Parker Tanner, Edgar Aguilar leave. Hayes High basketball on the baseline. 4:37 to go fourth quarter. Indians up 62-36. Inbound Isaiah Nunnery shoots a three. Good. Isaiah Nunnery, 17 all of a sudden in the game, has 10 in this quarter. 65-36 on the other end. Jared Coster pulls up and buries a three. He has 8, and head coach Rick Keltner wants a timeout. Isaiah Nunnery, 7 points over the first 3 quarters, had 2 in the first, had a 3-pointer in the second quarter, 2 free throws in the third quarter. Now he's got 10 in the fourth quarter. And Isaiah now leads the game in scoring at 17. Drew Young with 16. Shane Behrens with 11. Garden City getting Erwin Leal scoring 12, a career high for him, and Garrett Dahl with 10. 4:21 to go, fourth quarter, 65-39. Indian basketball brought to you by Bernie's Hamburger House, Next Tech Wireless, Bacon Rhine Appraising Services, Carico Implement, and Home Steel Siding and Windows. Indians had 10 3-pointers through the first 3 quarters. They were 10 of 24. They're now 2 of 4 in this quarter, so 12 of 26 on threes tonight. That 12 of 26 is 46%. Hayes High's been shooting 30% this year on threes. As ball knocked out of bounds, Hayes High not ready for the inbound. Their 9th turnover. That's after having 5 at halftime and 3 more in the third quarter. Maddox Winter checks out. Shane Behrens back in. Xander Swain, Isaiah Nunnery, Drew Young, and Lakin Jacobs. Here's Erwin Leal with the basketball. Left side to Coster. Coster, who just hit a 3, to Ty Davis. Around the perimeter, Erwin Leal. Leal, jab step, fakes a 3. Nunnery stays put, gives it back to Ty Davis. Davis back to Erwin Leal at midcourt. Midway through the fourth quarter, Indians up 65-39. A big 17-2 third quarter blew this ball game open. Here's Dahl, Davis, now Coster. Picked up by Lakin Jacobs. The Indians have done a good job on Coster, who stops, can't shoot. He has 8 in the game, which is more than he had the first 2 contests combined. And a foul on a drive against the Hayes High Indians will result in 2 free throws for Erwin Leal. Xander Swain's first, and Erwin Leal back to the free throw line. This will be his 8th and 9th free throw attempt of the night. He shot more free throws than Hayes High combined. He is 6 of 8 from the free throw line as he makes that one for his 13th point. 3:45 remaining, 65-40. And 41. As Leal knocks them both in for his 13th and 14th point of the night. Career night for Erwin Leal. Here's a feed up to Lakin Jacobs. Against Coster, stops with the dribble, now lobs it out to Drew Young at half court. Garden City looking to trap, but Hayes High's burned him with Isaiah Nunnery, and another 3. Yeah. Nunnery is unconscious. 20 for Isaiah Nunnery. Back-to-back 20-point games. And he's doing a majority of the damage here in the fourth quarter. He had 7 all game, 13 now in this quarter. 68-41. Here's Leal between the legs, drives on Ethan Nunnery, kicks right side, a 3 for Carlin's no good. Leal up high to get his second board and goes into the right-hand corner. Guarded by Ethan Nunnery, tries to back him down, lost the ball, gets it to Dahl for 3, got it. Garrett Dahl's third 3, he has 13 tonight, makes it 68-44. Now a ball kicks by Zach Carlin, stays with Hayes High as Keith Dryden in for Drew Young. And Edgar Aguilar will check in for Garden City, replacing Erwin Leal, who's had a good night for the Buffaloes. 14 points, new career high. His previous high was 8. 2:47 to go in the game. Indians up 68-44. With tonight's game, Isaiah Nunnery now 13th all-time in points, passing Kyle Parker. Pull-up jumper, left elbow, no good from Nunnery. And the rebound comes down to Zach Carlin. Inside 2.5 remaining. Indians up 24. The ball for Zach Carlin. Back out to Jared Coster. 8 points in the game after scoring 5 in the previous 2 games combined against Hayes High. He's been in double figures every game but 2. The 2 these played against Hayes High, and right now sits at 8. He drives this time. Stops on the baseline. Good defense by Lakin Jacobs. Out to Carlin. Gets fouled. Is going to shoot 2 free throws. Carlin to the free throw line for the first time tonight, where he's a 36% free throw shooter. Free throw by Carlin is up and short. Now just 5 of 15 this year. Full timeout taken by head coach of the Hayes High Indians, Rick Keltner. Fouls on Isaiah Nunnery, his third. Indian basketball brought to you by G&L Tire and Automotive, Advanced Installation and Coatings, APAC, KJ&G Customs, and Eagle Communications, our community connected. The Hayes High Indians trying to keep as the 2 seed in sub-state, which there's not a lot of difference between the 2 and 3 seed in 4A sub-states, because what you end up with is either sitting on the home bench or the visitors bench. Everybody's going to Ulysses regardless, but the Indians with a narrow lead over Buhler in that sub-state. McPherson going into tonight's action had just a single loss on their record. So Hayes High battling essentially for the 2-3 seed, and regardless, it's pretty much going to be against Buhler. Not much problem for McPherson tonight. They beat Hutchison 53-17, and it's just an absolutely loaded sub-state for Hayes High once again. It's the same sub-state as a year ago, only it's in Ulysses this year instead of Hayes. Sub-state that McPherson won and went on for an undefeated season and state championship. So back to the free throw line, Zach Carlin. Missed the first and misses the second. Rebound up high to get it, Keith Dryden for his first board of the night. 2 minutes to go, 68-44. Here's Ethan Nunnery at a huge third quarter. Isaiah Nunnery into Shane Behrens. Double teamed on the block, spun by it, lays it up, scores. He's fouled, and a chance for a 3-point play for Shane Behrens. 13 for the big guy. And he'll have a chance at one more. 70-44, minute 51 to go. The foul was on Ty Davis, his first. Free throw for Behrens is good. Traditional 3-point play. He has 14 as DeMarcus Elliott comes in for the Garden City Buffaloes, replacing Ty Davis. Now Drew Young hops up off the bench and will return, replacing Isaiah Nunnery, who checks out the game-high 20. 13 here in the fourth quarter. Back-to-back 20-point games for Nunnery. The 5th time this year he's been at 20 or more points, and 8th time in his career. 4 of those times, his career high of 23 points. Here's ball right side for Zach Carlin to DeMarcus Elliott. Left side then for Garrett Dahl, who has 13 in this game. Inside, floater put up and in by Edgar Aguilar for his first 2 points of the game. 71-46. And the Indians lead. Stay strong. Here's Behrens. Touch pass to Ethan Nunnery to Lakin Jacobs. He gets hit in the face and will shoot 2 free throws. It is going to be an easy layup. Garden City was not going to allow that, and so Jacobs to the free throw line has 2 points tonight. 5'10 senior Lakin Jacobs, 36th career game, 17th this year. Missed 1 game because of illness. Foul was on Ty Davis. On Garrett Dahl, his second. Free throw good by Lakin Jacobs. 72-46. A second free throw for Lakin. That one no good. DeMarcus Elliott with the rebound, and then Ethan Nunnery throws it off of Garden City's Elliott, and it goes to the Hayes High Indians. Hayes High 7 of 10 from the free throw line tonight. Nunnery to inbound backside. Behrens lays it up, crawls off the rim, no good. And Ethan Nunnery with an offensive rebound. His third board of the night to Keith Dryden. Woes back on the 3. Inside Keith Dryden. Double team. Dumps it underneath on a backside cut to Lakin Jacobs. Jacobs has 5. Second time he scored on a backside cut. Minute to go. Indians on their way to their 15th win of the year. DeMarcus Elliott inside. Lays it up and scores. DeMarcus Elliott with his first 2 points. 74-48. Indians will call timeout for substitution to get Xander Swain into the game. Peyton Kiefer comes in. Luke Nansel, 5'11 senior, will check in. And Colin Kreitzer into the ball game as well. And the final one's Cole Murphy, the fifth to check in. 48 seconds to go. Indians, big win over Garden City. Will remain atop the Western Athletic Conference standings, at worst a tie. Now the Indians throw away the ball, just their 10th turnover. On the other end, a jumper no good. Xander Swain goes up and gets the rebound. 30 seconds remaining. Swain up ahead to Kiefer. Kiefer will pull it back to Swain. Right corner, three-pointer, no good. Rebound comes down to DeMarcus Elliott. Out ahead, races Garrett Dahl. Layup good. Dahl with 15 seconds remaining. Indian lead at 24. 74-50, never threatened in the second half. Hayes High uses a 17-1 run in a 5-point ball game to pull away with the victory. 74-50. Hayes High with the win. They're now 15-3 on the season. 5-1 in conference play. Garden City falls to 5-14 and 0-7 in the conference. Garden City gets 15 from Garrett Dahl, 14 from Erwin Leal. Hayes High gets 20 from Isaiah Nunnery, 16 from Drew Young, and 14 from Shane Behrens. The Hayes High Indians victorious over Garden City. 2 more games remaining. The next one at home against Dodge City on senior night. I'm Dustin Armbruster for Hayes High Indian basketball.